What unexpected tech did sci-fi authors inspire? Imagine a world where stories about distant planets and futuristic gadgets actually shape the technology we use today. Science fiction writers have a knack for dreaming up inventions that seem impossible at first but later become part of everyday life. Their stories have inspired engineers and scientists to turn wild ideas into real tools. One of the earliest examples is the submarine. In the 1800s, Jules Verne wrote about a deep-sea vessel called the Nautilus in his novel, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. His detailed descriptions of a machine that could travel underwater pushed inventors to develop the first practical submarines. Today, submarines are used for exploration, defense, and research. Another surprising invention is the electric fence. Mark Twain, famous for his stories about American life, imagined an electric fence in his book, A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. He described a system that could protect property using electricity long before such fences were used in farms or security. His fictional account had technical details similar to modern electric fences. Video conferencing is also a tech idea that started as science fiction. Jules Verne wrote about a device called the phonotelefo in the late 1800s that could send images over wires, letting people see each other while talking. Today, we do this every day with video calls on smartphones and computers. Wearable technology like smartwatches also has roots in sci-fi. The comic strip Dick Tracy showed a detective with a two-way wrist radio that could send and receive messages. Decades later, smartwatches that can make calls, track health, and connect to the internet became a reality. The taser, a non-lethal weapon used for self-defense, was inspired by a fictional device from the Tom Swift book series. The inventor Jack Cover named his invention after the Thomas A. Swift's electric rifle. The name taser actually stands for Thomas A. Swift's electric rifle. Virtual reality, or VR, was also imagined by sci-fi writers. In 1935, Stanley G. Weinbaum described a device called Pygmalion spectacles that let users experience immersive digital worlds through goggles. Today, VR headsets create interactive 3D environments for gaming, training, and education. Other inventions inspired by science fiction include machine learning, lab-grown meat, and even space stations. Writers like Samuel Butler and Mary Bradley Lane imagined computers that could learn and synthetic food made in labs. These ideas are now part of our modern technology. All these examples show how creative stories can influence real-world inventions. Sci-fi authors use their imagination to picture new possibilities, and their stories often serve as blueprints for future innovations. This connection between fiction and technology proves that art is not just about telling stories but also about shaping the future.